I'd like to thank all of our ABE staff. This is a team effort. It takes a lot of coordination, a lot of time, and even when we struggle and muddle together. I would also like to do a huge shout out to Nora Frisch. Nora Frisch. How many of you tested at Meadows? And did you get the royal treatment? Did you get the red carpet? Did you feel loved and special? So in the last month, Nora has done double duty to accommodate your schedules. I know that many of you feel testing at Meadows is like testing at home, and she has been flexible and responsive, and I'm so grateful to Nora Frisch for this evening. To our ABE instructors, I always feel honored to work with such a group of people with such integrity and kindness. Thank you for being here. One of my great heroes, Earl Stevick, wrote a book called A Way in Ways, and I actually met Earl Stevick once in person. He's also a Swahili speaker like me. But anyway, my favorite line in this book, which has stayed with me for over 30 years, is, "The most important element in a classroom is not the content or the delivery of instruction. It is the presence or absence of harmony. It is the parts working with or against each other." Harmony is not a word we hear a lot of anymore. We hear a lot more about discord, but there is a place for harmony. So I know when I come into your classrooms and I'm looking for all of these elements, are you aligned to the standards? Is your pedagogy solid? There's also things that I don't observe, but that I feel, and harmony is one of them. And when a student comes into your classes flustered and late, probably coming from USA Parkway, and you smile warmly and let them get settled, and they take a breath and their shoulders relax and they take out their energy drink and their pencil case. I love that our students love pencil cases. And you see that they're suddenly present in your classroom. Those authentic, acute moments of poignancy are some of the intangibles. And you all do it every class, every day, every week, every session, and for that I am so grateful, and I do not thank you enough. So thank you. Family and friends, I was telling Dr. Alexander earlier that this year, for whatever reason, the cap is usually around 8, just so we know how many chairs to set up. And I got more calls this year asking if people could bring 12 or 20 guests. So what an outpouring of support. Family, it's always a sacrifice when there's a family member that's studying and it is a student. There's always stress associated with that, extra things that need to be picked up, and it's the family that does that. So thank you so much for being there for your graduate. I know you're very extraordinarily proud, and we are too, but they could not have done it without you. To all the children in the room, I would just like to say, you might not know this, but you are extraordinarily important people. You are the inspiration and the motivation to many of your parents to do this. They will say, I want to be a role model for my daughter. I want to be a role model for my son. And I encourage all of you to dream big. And TMCC is actually a great place to go to college. And I was talking to a young man earlier who had just graduated from kindergarten, and he said this is where he's going to come. So, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to take a swig of water. To the graduates, wow, look at all of you. I am so proud of you. Well done. Good job. Let's be honest and truthful. This was a hard road. Many of you struggled. Some of you struggled a lot. And here you are. I'm so proud of you. Probably you'll hear a lot that, oh, I'm a non-traditional student, or I'm a non-traditional learner, or I've taken a non-traditional route. I encourage all of you to embrace that and take that as the highest compliment that exists. Because if you have done things the non-traditional way, that means you have dug deep in your core to find the fortitude, the persistence, the resilience, the will, the gumption, the spunk, whatever word you want to use to describe it. You have had to dig deep, and we all have so much to learn from you. So really well done. Now, I'm a lucky woman. You might not know this about me, but I'm a lucky woman because every Sunday I get the honor of visiting my dad. And my dad is lucid enough that I can still ask him for advice, and I ask him for advice on a pretty regular basis. And when I ask him for advice, he usually does one of three things. He will quote from the Bible, he will quote the Buddha, or he will quote Hillel, the Jewish philosopher. And Hillel says, "If I am not for myself, who is for me? But if I am only for myself, what am I? And if not now, when?" Now, those are pretty simple words, but they have kind of a deep meaning. So self-advocacy is so important. You have to be for yourself. And so many of you have told me that. "Rain, this is my time. I need to do this for me. I've got this. I need this. I want this." And here you are, you have achieved it. However, that self-advocacy also needs to be tempered with grace and humility and compassion, because we all know no one does it alone. And if you look around this room, there is a collective community here. The power of purpose is really strong, but the power of purpose with the love and support of community is unstoppable. And as you go forward, and everyone today is going to tell you, this is the first step. You have to follow your path, follow your dreams, keep going. You're going to hear that a lot. But as you do that, please remember those words, and you are going to achieve great things. I know you are. Thank you so much. Okay. If you look at your programs, you will see that I now have the honor of introducing Dr. Melissa Dedman to the stage for her congratulatory remarks. But before I do that, I'm going to invite our president, Dr. Alexander, to the stage, because I know he has a few things he would like to share with you this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Rain. Let's have a big round of applause for this ABE team. Fantastic. We're very proud of them, and we're very proud of you. I am Jeffrey Alexander, president of Truckee Meadows Community College, and I'm here to share with you that we are indeed very, very proud of all of you. We get to work in a very fortunate place. Here at Truckee Meadows Community College, we get to see events like this every year, and none of them is more important than the last. We see graduates come forward in all sorts of different programs. They are in veterinary nursing, they're in rad tech, they are in the the fire academy, they're in all kinds of different programs, and we get to see them cross the stage and earn their pin or earn their diploma, earn their degree, and we're excited each and every time. This is one of the most special times of year for us. It's sort of like our Super Bowl, right? We have one event after another leading up to this terrific time of year, and we're really excited to celebrate it with you. The learner, like the leader, is a transformational experience. In these roles and in these kinds of programs, you are transformed by the work that you've done and the effort that you have invested in yourselves. And you should be very proud of that. And you should know that this college and others like it are standing by and waiting to welcome you into the next step and the next opportunity to learn more and achieve more, because now you are different. You have been transformed by this work. And this means that not only are you capable of this, but you are capable of much more. There is a great deal more to do, I'm sure, and there are people, I think, in your families who are very proud of you and who look forward to seeing even more great things in your futures. For each of us who works here at this institution, it is really the highlight of our year, and we get to celebrate with you not just at this time of year, but throughout the year. Right? It's a fortunate place to be, where there are people coming through these doors to learn, to better themselves, to achieve, and ultimately to be transformed. and we wish you the very best. We want you to be proud of yourselves, and we want you to think about TMCC in the future and know that we are here and waiting whenever you decide to come back and learn something new. And with that, I will turn it over to my colleague, Dr. Melissa Dedmond, our Vice President of Academic Affairs. Congratulations.
Always required when you follow President Alexander. I gotta lower the microphone, he's so tall. Good evening, everyone. Before I forget, I want to extend my thanks to the family and friends who are here in support or who maybe were not able to make it, because we know what it takes. It takes a village to support graduates, to support anyone pursuing an education. So please, another round of applause for our support here tonight and our family and friends. I want to thank our ABE program staff, Alex, Rain, Nora, all you instructors for the inspiration that you have provided to our graduates tonight. Coming from faculty myself, I know and I value the experience that an instructor has with their students, and just how much care and compassion and promise and inspiration that an instructor can bring, but also that the student brings to the instructor. So instructors, thank you for all the work and the care that you have given to our graduates tonight. Let's give a round of applause for them. You know, as the president mentioned, I'm Dr. Melissa Dedmond. I'm our Vice President of Academic Affairs, but more importantly, I am someone who truly loves and truly believes in the transformative power of higher education. And if there are any group of learners that TMCC serves that truly exemplifies that transformative power, it is this group here tonight. You are truly inspiring, and so thank you for allowing me to be a part of this ceremony. I'm reminded tonight of my grandfather, and if you'll permit me, I'm going to tell you a little bit about him before I get to some of my prepared remarks. He has since passed, but he's always with me. His name is Ramon Renteria, and my grandfather came from Jalisco, Mexico, and he only had an 8th grade education. He had to quit school in 8th grade and go to work to support his family. It was what was done back then, but he always loved education. And even though he didn't have that formal education himself, it was something he valued, and he communicated that value to his 4 children, one of whom was my mother, who then passed on that value to myself and my sister and my cousins. And I can't help but to think, not having had an opportunity like you have all had to continue his education, that he would have loved this. He would have been just as inspired by this as I am inspired now. And I'll tell you, because he worked in the mines. He was a World War II veteran. And it just wasn't in his cards to have had this opportunity to come back and to continue his education. But he would be inspired by you. I know this. And as I mentioned, he instilled in us that love of education, that importance of education. My mother and all of her siblings, my aunts and uncles, went on to graduate from college. And so that is an additional message to you that yes, we are waiting here to welcome you whenever it is you want to come back and continue that education and pursue that lifelong learning. So thank you for allowing me to sort of reminisce about my grandfather and rekindle that inspiration that he brings to me and that I know you would have brought to him. He would have loved to have seen this. So, another thing I love about education is that it is always available to us, no matter how we start, where we start, how old we are, where we come from, or how much time has passed. We can always learn something new and take that step forward. And that's exactly what you have done. Some of you have improved your English language skills. Some have earned your high school equivalency, some prepared for college. Others have learned workforce skills through your pre-apprenticeship or career trainings. No matter what brought you here, you made that decision to invest in yourself and in your future and in your family's future. And I know that wasn't always easy. I'm sure many of you balanced your schoolwork with family responsibilities, job responsibilities, all the throes that comes your way in life. And there were probably days where you felt tired, where you felt frustrated, or even unsure of whether you wanted to keep going in your program. But you did keep going. You showed up, you learned new skills, you supported one another, and today you've reached this wonderful, important milestone in your lives. So, what also inspires me most about you as learners is your courage. It takes courage to walk into a classroom and learn something new, to ask those questions, to keep trying when things are difficult, and every one of you has shown that courage. Just by walking into the door and inquiring about what you can do, what you can learn to better yourselves and your families. And then having that courage and that conviction to see it through. So as you move forward, as Rain mentioned, you're going to hear a lot about continuing your education. I'm going to third that here. I hope you remember that learning does not stop here. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of your next chapter. So whether that next chapter is a new job, maybe an apprenticeship, college classes, or any other goal that you've set for yourself, know that you belong there. You have already proven that you can learn, you can grow, and you can succeed. We are so proud of you. And we are grateful that TMCC has been a part of your journey. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Dedman. We are now going to hear from a couple of our students. We have two student speakers. We have Patricia Wendland and Yunfei Yong. Did I do it right? Yes. I practiced with her the other day. I hope I got the intonation right. She's doing that to me. And they are both going to tell you a little bit about their experiences and their journey. And we'll start with Patricia, and then after you, Patricia, we'll have Yunfei.
Microphone. That's okay, I can speak loud enough. Hello, my name is Patricia Wendland, and I am happy to be speaking to you today on this special occasion. A little bit about me. As a child, I was a tomboy. My favorite place to be was following my dad around, getting greasy, and working on cars. As an adult, I still followed an alternate route. Most people do things in the traditional way, but not me. I had my 4 children, then got married, had heart surgery, and took care of my father until he passed. These were all hard and difficult challenges to deal with, but they made me stronger and who I am today. It forced me to change how and why I do things, and I had to figure out how to make things work with all these family and medical dynamics. I now appreciate the small things in life more than I ever used to. After my dad passed, I decided to get my diploma to prove to myself that I could do it. I did not take going back to school for granted, and I appreciate my diploma in a whole new way. I wanted to show my 2 grandchildren that no matter your age, even at 58 years old, that achievements are still possible and goals can be reached. This makes me feel very proud. I would like to thank all of my family and friends who supported me through my journey. Many of them are here today with me. I would also like to thank Truckee Meadows community for the Adult Basic Education Program. Thank you very much. Let's see. And thank you to Linda, Paula, Rain, and Shay, who gave me everything I needed to be successful and complete this. Thank you to the rest of the ABE community for all your help and support. So what's next for me? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I will circle back to my childhood and pursue a career in automotive, or maybe I will sell jam. But I do know that after all this progress, I am fine with it and okay for now. I know that whatever I choose as my next step, I can do it. My fellow graduates, whatever we put our minds to, we can do it. Now is the time to go get it. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yunfei Yang, and I'm truly honored to be one of the student speakers today. Like many of you, I'm a non-native speaker, and I'm also a mom. Completing the ABE High School Equivalency program means so much to me. It reminds me that beyond these roles, I'm still a student, a lifelong learner, and to be honest, I think it's pretty cool. The ABE program is very different from any other educational experience I've had before. My classmates come from many different backgrounds, but we all share the same goal. My journey wasn't easy. Balancing school, family, and unexpected challenges as both a student and a mom was not simple. There are many times when I really feel exhausted and overwhelmed, and I'm not really sure if I could keep going. But step by step, I made it here, and I believe we all did. Along this journey, I've met many amazing teachers. They have supported me, encouraged me, and truly believed in me. I'm also grateful for my classmates like Patricia. Your story inspires me a lot and reminds me that as long as we keep going, it's never too late to pursue our dreams. After completing the ABE program, TMCC gave me the opportunity to continue through On Track to College and awarded me 15 college credits. And I completed all of them in the spring semester, and I passed all my finals. That's very, thank you. I tried my best. And in the fall, I plan to take 2 more classes because I truly enjoy the feeling of continuing to learn. This experience has made me realize that learning does not really have an ending for me, and that is why today feels less like an ending and more like a beginning. Today is not just about finishing a program, it's about proving to ourselves that we are tougher than we think. And I'm proud of all of us, and I'm excited for what comes next. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you both for coming up here and sharing. Those were 2 great speeches, and I love that you are friends. That's another thing that happens in our community is that friendships form in the classroom. Okay, well, graduates, guess what? It's time. What's going to happen now is you're going to come up here. Not right this second. I meant now in a minute. But I love your eagerness. You're going to give me your card, and I'm going to do my best to read your name correctly. If I have any questions, I will just ask you, okay? But otherwise, I'm going to do my best to read your name correctly. I will move aside, and I hope that any of you will take the opportunity to say a few words, to thank your family and friends, whatever it is that you would like to say. The microphone is yours, okay? I'd also like to invite Alex Harris on the stage, our program director, and he's going to assist me with handing out the certificates, okay? Miguel Delgado.
Good evening, everyone. Today is a very special day for me. I want to thank my family, my teachers, and everyone who supported me throughout this journey. There were times where balancing school, work, and family was challenging, but I kept going because I knew that this goal was important. Earning the GED or my high school diploma is more about proving myself that it's more about proving myself that it's never too late to learn and grow. To all my classmates, congratulations on this new journey. We all have different stories, but today we share the same success. Thank you.
Huh? Yep. Justin Chapman Pautunen.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, my spouse, and all my teachers for helping me get through this success for me.
Emily Salas.
I'd like to thank all my family that has supported me through this journey, and my partner, Kenny. I plan to further my education. I've already registered for classes in the fall, hoping to get into the Rad Tech program. Thank you to everybody who supported me through everything, and Shay and Nora. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that the prior graduates are all high school equivalency. I will do a better job of stating their programs as we continue. Kyle Mars, HSE.
I'd like to thank my family. Oh, that's it.
Naomi Rayanne Mitchell, HSE.
I have quite a few thank yous to say. Sorry if I get shaky, I am an emotional crier. Thank you to my wonderful brother Elijah for supporting me for the past 2 years while I venture on this journey. And thank you so much to my amazing sister-in-law, Jessica. You have done so much for me and encouraged me in so many ways. You have always been there for me to vent to if I needed to, or even been a shoulder for me to lean on. I would like to thank my little sister Chloe in the crowd, and my young nephew Zane, who's not gonna remember this moment because he's only 3 months old. But one day he will look back on this video, and I hope that he feels pride. You two are my reason that I kept going. I look at you two and I see the future. I see what I have to stand up for. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Dean Amy Williams, who is not only the dean of both programs I am enrolled in, but family. And thank you to Rain. Rain, you have supported me throughout so much. Thank you to my wonderful Nana who came to visit me all the way from California to see this happen. And, sorry guys. Thank you to everyone who supported me through my journey in my second education that I am venturing on, which is a major in education. Thank you to everyone who has supported me through my paraprofessional program, to Teresa Ibarra, who is not here, and to Professor Julie Kaufman, who is also not here. I thank you. And thank you to all of my wonderful students who I work with, who are not here either, because that would be a little silly. Everyone I have listed are my main motivators. And finally, in the crowd, who is not here, but she is on here virtually, thank you to my wonderful girlfriend, Alicia. There's been so many times, Alicia, even when I was testing, where I was in a moment where I felt like I could not move forward, where I was too scared, so nervous, and I would call you, and you would point out everything that I have already done, and everything that I have completed, and all of the hardship I have faced, and you point out that I am more than capable of this, that I can keep going. Without all of you, I would not have made it. Everyone I have listed has been such an important factor in moving forward, and I look forward to my next semester when I take my next classes, when I keep going. And thank you to all the youth in the crowd for being the future that I work for being the future who will move us forward. Thank you.
All right, let's continue. Thank you. We have Sarah Cordero Garcia, HSE.
I just want to thank my family, my friends, my kids that are here, Miss Barbara and Miss Shelley. Thank you.
Leah Nunez, HSE.
I am so grateful with this program, TMCC. I learn English, I start learn English, and now when I got this, now gonna have the chance to have my high school diploma. I'm grateful because my dad, who is looking me to the sky, I'm sure he's proud of what I got. Thank you, my family, my mother, and all my friends. Greg, thank you. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nora.
Dominique Nash, HSE.
I wanted to thank Rain, Nora, Shay, the staff, TMCC staff, and Natalia, Nikki, Susan, Michelle, Laura, and Peggy and Cindy. Thank you.
Guy Marie Pierre.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to say thank you, Mrs. Nora, Mrs. Kelly, to support me, and everybody, thank you.
Kara Krogman, HSE.
I just want to say thank you to everybody with the ABE program and my family. And I love you guys, and congrats to everybody else. Okay, I gotta go now.
Bobby Gospel Bertrand, IET, and I forgot to mention that Guy Pierre was also IET.
Good evening, everybody. I thank God first for all, and I thank you guys for coming here to assist us. I thank my family, my friend, and it's an honor for me to be here because life, you gotta have purpose in life. Without purpose, you ain't go anywhere. It's true, you can think to wanna be something, but if you don't stop procrastinating, you won't go anywhere. So take this advice. Don't procrastinate. Just do what you gotta do. Thanks.
Let's try again. Let's try again. Ying Fei Yong.
Yeah. I want to say thank you, Paula. Thank you, Linda, who is not here. And thank you, Nora. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Ring. And thank you for the TMCC HSE program. And also, I want to say thank you to my wonderful husband and my very amazing son, Lucas. Thank you.
Patricia Wendland, HSE.
I'd like to say thank you to the rest of my teachers and the tutors that I've had throughout the program, and to the other graduates. Woo! We did it!
Kyle Sickler, HSE.
I just want to say thank you to everyone, my family, and everyone at ABE. You guys helped me a lot and motivated me to do everything. Thank you.
Anthony Radskill, HSE.
I'm sorry if I cry a little bit, but I just have to say thank you to my math teacher, John Marshall. You carried me through my math test. I have to say thank you to my family. You made it easy for me to do this, and I knew I had it inside me. And I have to say thank you to my girlfriend for every time I called Drew in the bathroom while I was freaking out because I had to take one of these tests. And you told me to calm down because you knew I could do it, and I did it. And I'm proud to say that I'm here today because of the people that I have in my life. And I'm sorry for crying. Everybody have a good day. Let's go, graduates!
Okay. Beatriz Flores Alonso, IET.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. The teachers, Rain, Shay, Nora, all the people who worked hard to make this possible. And I feel grateful because I don't have the opportunity to learn when I was young. And I'm happy because my kids are here and my daughter-in-law, thank you for being here. Natalie, thank you for the laptop, mija. Idali, thank you because you are my second teacher at home. Thank you for everything. My son is not here, but I'm sure that he's alive. Okay, thank you. Victor, thank you for everything. You guys, you know you are my You inspire me to learn and be a great mom, and I'm very happy because this is a special day for me. Thank you, everybody.
Marissa Taylor, HSE.
I just wanted to say thank you and congrats to the grads, and thank you for the people who are here. You've heard these names many times, Linda, Miss B, Nora, and Rain. Their names are worth being mentioned. Thank you for TMCC for making me feel welcome and supported, and thank you for everybody who's here. Thank you.
Jacqueline Hernandez, HSE. Stefania Destramu, IET.
Hi, everyone. I want to say thank you to my husband and my son. I am blessed to have a beautiful family. They supported me so much. And I want to say thank you to my managers. They are here and I'm so happy. And then education is very important. And then I want to say thank you to the TMCC staff to give us the opportunity to get more skills. Thank you so much, guys.
Judna Robert, IET.
Hi everyone, I want to say thank you to my family and my friends to their love and support during two special moments.
Love that smile. Valentine Paul, IET.
Hi everyone. I want to thank my family. They're not here with me. I'm alone here. I want to thank the staff, Rain. I want to thank Rain, all the staff, the TMCC staff. Thank you everyone.
Rudy Satut, IET.
Hi everyone. This graduation means a lot because it's my first time in my life I'm graduating. So I would like to thank all my teachers for the passions, guidance, and encouragement. I would like to thank all my family and friends for believing in me and supporting me along the way. Thank you so much.
Emma Armijo, HSE.
I would like to thank my mom, Nurse Pirua.
Riley Quarter, HSE.
want to thank my mom and dad.
Sandy Torres Valenzuela, HSE.
Hi everyone. I did it with my grandma beside me. And thank you for all the support from the staff, my family, and my friends. Thank you. This is only the beginning.
Well, gonna need a tissue here in a minute. It's okay. All right. Fleury Jean-Pierre, IET.
Good evening, everyone. Today is a special day for me. I want to thank God, my family, my teachers, and everyone who supported me. This journey is not easy, but I kept going. It's a new chapter for me. The graduation is not the end. Thank you, everyone.
Sylvia Hernandez, Trinidad, HSE.
Hi, I would like to say thank you to my family and thank you TMCC.
Gloria Salas, IET.
Thank you all the staff for TMCC for offering this class, and thanks for my family.
Claudia Lopez, IET.
Thank you to my family, and thank you TNCC for the support all time.
David Nunez, HSE.
Thank you, everyone, to be here. Thank you to my teacher, Shirley, Barbara. Thank you, Nora, for your support and encourage me to take the test in a short time. And thank you, every people who work in TMCC. You are very kind people. Thank you.
Destiny de los Rios, HSE.
I just want to say thank you TMCC and to my sister-in-law and my niece. I love you guys so much.
Dianella Acevedo, IET.
Thank you, everybody, for everything. Thank you, TMCC staff.
This is our future TMCC student that I was talking to earlier. And today we have David Ramirez Rios, HSC.
I want to say thank you to TMCC, my teachers, Simone Gardella, Haley Ward, Cheryl Berry, and my family who believe in me. Thank you again.
Victoria Ramirez, HSE.
I just wanted to thank my friends for showing up for me. And I'm so nervous up here. And my 8-month-old that also has matching clothes on with his little best friends, babies. I don't know. But thank you.
Pedro Gutierrez Magallanes, IET and HSE.
Thank you, sir and gentlemen. A huge thank you for your staff and professors and TMCC. Your hard work and support made all the difference in my experience here. I truly appreciate everything you do. Little words in Spanish, please. A toda la comunidad en español, quiero decirles que no dejemos de olvidar que la educación es el arma fundamental para realmente salir adelante. El dinero por sí solo no es éxito, no es un reflejo de éxito. Nosotros tenemos que trascender y la trascendencia viene en el legado que dejamos en nuestros hijos y familiares. El miedo es uno de los factores obstructivos que realmente limitan a que la persona deje de crecer. Y si nuestros hijos no ven que nosotros no nos atrevemos a romper ese paso, como decía un profesor mío, ¿no? Ese límite de incompetitividad, no van a tratar de romper esquemas. Los invito a todos, por favor. Esta es una de las grandes experiencias que he tenido, grandes profesores, una profesora maravillosa, un personal directivo realmente que ha dado la oportunidad, y quiero decirle a todos que realmente atrevámonos a romper los esquemas. Tenemos una educación de calidad y realmente para todos. Dios bendiga América. Gracias.
Brandon Edelman, HSE.
First, I'd like to thank my family and the wonderful tutor, Linda, as well as the great teacher, Josh. I believe John. Sorry. I'd also like to say, no matter illness, weight, or difficulty that you have, no one can truly stop you except for yourself. Always push for your goals, always push for your dreams, and never give up. Take care, and thank you all.
Giovanni Zamora, HSE. Aiden Cook, HSE.
How did we get here again? Somebody remind me. There's a few people I want to thank. I'm going to leave it to the important ones because what do the other ones matter? I'm kidding. I have to thank my family, mostly my mom and dad, for being the mass inspiration to help me do this and to help me in everything that I do, my guitar career, everything, including my trade. I'd like to thank my sister who flew here from Texas to come and be here with me today. That's a plus, obviously. And I'd like to thank, a bit of a weird one, but I'd like to thank Ozzy Osbourne for inspiring a lot of guitarists to keep pushing no matter age or sickness or illness or anything like that. And that's all it for me.
Nadine Dowdin, IET.
Hello. I would like to say thank you for TMCC staff, especially Mrs. Kelly, Mrs. Berry. Today, when I come here, I look at myself, I see Nadine grow up for a longer future. I would like to say to my classmates, education is the first key for all door. Keep on.
Michelle Varna, HSE.
So I'm kind of a nervous speaker myself, so I just want to say thank you, TMCC, for supporting me through this whole thing. You got me to where I wanted to be. In August, I graduate, and I'm getting my medical assisting license, so I'm like... And my son should be here today. He's actually on here, but he couldn't make it, so I'm very proud of him. And I'd like to thank my daughter and my beautiful grandbabies. I love you guys so much.
Paula Oliva, IET.
I would like to express my sincerely gratitude for my husband, for me, his love, support, and encouragement throughout this journey. I am also deeply thankful to my family in the United States, in Peru, for always believing in my and standing by my side. Finally, I would like to thank you so much, TMCC, for providing the opportunities, gains, and education that helped me achieve this milestone. Thank you all for being for part of my success. Thank you so much, Rox. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you so much, Lou. Thank you so much, Honey. I love you.
Cynthia Sanchez, IET.
Hello, everyone. I want to say thank you to TMCC and thank you to my friends to be here, and thank you to my classmates, my teachers, all the staff from TMCC. Thank you.
Paulina Acosta Gaitan, HSE. Jocelyn Marinero, IET.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank God for giving me
strength and opportunity to be here today. I also want to thank to my family for their love and support and encouragement. Thank you to TMCC for giving me the opportunity to learn and improve. And I'm proud of how far I have come. And I look forward to continue my education and pursuing my dreams. And congrats to everyone. Thank you so much.
Anthony Ramaiki, HSE.
I'd like to thank my instructors, Haley and Simone, and the TMCC for this program, and all my family that came, and my friends. Thank you.
Maria Perez, IET and HSE.
Hello, everyone. I want to say thank you to God because with Him, I will make it. Thank you to everybody who helped me. Thank you, Kelly, Rain, Shay, Shane, everything for your passion, for helping me to improve myself. This is one step, but I'm doing. Thank you. I dedicate this one to my mom because this was my inspiration all the time. She's not here, but she always be in my heart, in my mind. Thank you to everyone who helped me. Thank you so much.
Okay, I have two things that I need to do. One, the first is, this is the best spot to get a picture. So I want to get a picture of you. You look amazing. Your family, your friends are all here looking on and supporting you. So I want to see the biggest smile from our graduates. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, the second thing is more of a formality that I have. As we close today's celebration, we want to recognize not only the diplomas and certificates earned, but the determination, resilience, and commitment each of you demonstrated to reach this moment. To our high school graduates, you have achieved a milestone that opens new doors and new opportunities. To our integrated education training participants, those that were announced as IET, you earned an important step towards careers, credentials, and stronger futures for yourself and your families. And this year, we are especially proud to recognize graduates wearing the cord, representing those who completed both their high school equivalency and an IET pathway. These cords symbolize extraordinary dedication, balancing academic achievement alongside workforce training and career preparation. Your accomplishment, all of your accomplishments, reflect perseverance, ambition, and commitment to building a brighter future. Each of you and your success reflects countless hours of work, courage, and dedication. Graduates, please prepare your tassels. By the authority vested in this program by the Nevada Department of Education and in recognition of your accomplishments, I now invite you to move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. We are incredibly proud of you and cannot wait to see where your journey takes you next. If that's selling jam, that's okay. If it's you don't know yet, that's okay. We have people here to help. We've got other things that TMCC offers, and I am so glad that so many of you have already started that journey with us.